Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao, Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood. Easily one of the fastest players I've ever seen. He's capable of taking on multiple defenders, and he can cause imbalances for any defence. And that's their problem, because so many want to try and get to him to stop him getting into his stride. It just leaves space for others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Milan with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Hullet. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Zielinski. And it's Ronaldinho. He's beaten Ronaldinho! Now it's Del Piero. And here's Rafael Leao. He is through here. Shoots! Zielinski. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So,
but shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Kim Min-jae did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
And Martinez! Loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Zielinski. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Del Piero. Ambrosini. And here's Del Piero. Mateus tries to... And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pirlo! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Zanetti. And Kim Min-jae. Hernandez. Oh, what has happened here? He's got away. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Martinez. Zielinski. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. Ambrosini played out to the left flank. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well read, and the danger is averted. So, what can they make of this? Martinez makes a dash for it. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. Rafael Leao. Mateus. 5 minutes till the break. Zielinski. And this is Batistuta. And he plays one through. Rafael Leao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. The final seconds now. And he's quick to get rid. Milan have it back. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. Chance, surely! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. And here's Del Piero. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run, and this is Del Piero. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chance here to counter. Driving forward. And it's Batistuta. Zielinski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Zielinski. Hernandez. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Batistuta is herring after that one. Rafael Leao. It's a threatening ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No way through there. Thuram, pass somewhat off target. He's in a great position here. Ronaldinho.
Torino really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cambio di giocatori.
That has not gone well. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's the shot! That is delicious! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep them in it.
Shot a goal! Oh, that could be pivotal! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass.
Torino appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are playing them off the park! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Zielinski. Ronaldinho. Serginho. Great chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Has crossed into the middle. And the shot, Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. McTominay. And the pass is intercepted. Ambrosini. And it's Zanetti. And this is Del Piero. And he is dashing away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Not.
And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.